Hello, hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Taurus people and placements. Let's dive on in. Strength. Okay. Brings victory. Okay, let's see. Seven of Swords. Seeing something clearly. Something very burdensome. Some kind of manipulation, lies, secrets, Taurus. The Magician. Something could have been unsuccessful. There's an ending here, culmination. Maybe with the fire sign, feminine, Aries, Leo, Sag, or this could be ending something because you want self-confidence and you want stability and you want a new beginning in your finances, Race of Pentacles energy. There could be a new potential for a new home or new job. There's something about conquering fears, controlling tendencies, strength here. The Hermit, you could be taking some time out in private to focus on what makes you happy. Very interesting energies. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of stability coming after a time of tumultuousness or change. I know Uranus is going to be leaving Taurus soon, so you guys will be done with that aspect soon. I don't know how long it takes Uranus to go through a sign, but I think it's been quite a while. At least I think it's like 7 or 10 years. I don't know. It's something long, I feel like. Maybe 7 years. I'm not sure. King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody a bit cruel, cold. Let's get you advice. Actions, advice, most important messages for Taurus energies, please. Okay, turtle spirit animals could be relevant, and we have the great mystery, the whale spirit. So something you might be trying to make like a decision. So much more Taurus advice. Be here now, hummingbird. Let spirit be your guide, Taurus. Embrace the in-between. Dragonfly on the top of the deck. Truth transcends illusion. Alrighty, so it says, Dragonfly spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with the senses, because everything is connected and we are all one. And there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you're embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly offers this message: you exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you're being nudged along your path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. So maybe make prayers to your guardian angels as well. Ask them for understanding guidance every morning. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs. They remind you that each of us has inspired dreams sewn seamlessly into the fabric of the invisible world, and there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey like dark matter, right? Open to the truth, letting the wisdom in the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. Yeah, this could be something that you need to feel or understand in a more like intuitive sense. That's because the intuition picks up on more than the logical mind does, right? Than our eyes and our senses, or physical senses, or tangible senses. If you're curious, there's some animals that have electroreceptive senses, like platypuses and some other creatures, I believe, that can sense electric currents in the water and such like that to find their prey. So it's just interesting what we consider a sense and what we don't. And we did all evolve from those water creatures, right? So there's something here about water creatures, just because we had turtle and whale here and flamingo. These are all kind of water-based for me. But yeah, let's continue. Sorry. Someone could be a bit angry, pissy. Let's get you juicy messages. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I feel like there's something of like a get to it energy. Taurus from your spirit team. Messages for Taurus spirit team, benevolent ancestors, beings with Taurus people and placements. Messages from God, divinity for the Taurus energy people and placements. Alrighty, what do we have? We have they curse themselves by trying to curse you. So somebody could have been projecting negative energy. You could be ending a cycle with this. You could be forging more of a strength in your true worth and confidence and seeing beyond illusion. Ground, don't force, to allow ideas to come. So grounding, protecting, getting in that good kind of good vibe, relaxed. Wednesday atoms could be relevant here. We have everything that hasn't worked out is a blessing. We have you can never trust anyone fully, trust yourself. And we have cut off people who don't add value to your life. We have good surprise. We have Batman. We have they are investigating you. We have study your sun aspects. Businesswoman here, you can't even give them an inch. They'll take all of it. They were planning on doing something cruel to you. We have they want to pop up on you. We have moves fast, lies, love bomber, abuser. We have moving up. We have, so yeah, it could be moving up into a new state of reality, and they are jealous of your hair. Weird. Weird vibes, man. Let's get you a Kelly card, I think. That susses me out. And yeah, embrace your inner wisdom was here. So, Taurus, advice, messages, guidance for Taurus people and placements for their spirit team. Blue Tara, okay, beautiful. Sweet Mother of Peace bestows her gifts of clarity, peace, and power to overcome any negative condition. Just as the beautiful lotus grows from the muddy waters, so too shall you arise from confusion, difficult circumstances, or heavy energies into sacred blossoming. If you feel held back or slowed down by your circumstances, remember that your soul has the ability to process all experiences and become stronger, not weaker, through doing so. The oracle indicates healing and a positive prediction for a peaceful future. Okay. No matter what appears to be, there is no such thing as privilege at a spiritual level. We are all into this together, and what happens within one affects all. We can only grow, heal, and awaken together in entirety. There will be some who have the capacity to move ahead, and they will be supported in doing so. Yet they are no more important than those struggling to find the path. This doesn't mean that those with more advanced capabilities should martyr themselves to lower frequencies of their spiritual brothers and sisters or give up attempting to make individual progress. The more progress we make on a spiritual journey, the more benefit we ultimately bring to the collective, because we are all connected. You cannot choose who will be able to acknowledge and support your spiritual path, nor how the benefits reach others. Some will be able to receive a direct immediate benefit, others will not have that capacity yet. Even if you cannot see how they benefit, as you make progress on your spiritual path, you can assume it's happening nonetheless. So it's kind of giving like taking the higher road. But let's see. Doing what's right, doing what's authentic, what gives you peace and pleasure, what gives you an elevation of frequency. Hers is the rising consciousness that evokes instability within, clearing the inner pathways for higher consciousness to manifest. Inner disturbance and instability wrought by Kundalini Shakti is an obscuring grace. Internal disorder is necessary towards divine reorganization. And that's what Uranus rules, right? Divine ideas and earthquakes. And that's in Taurus right now, so conjoining all your Taurus placements. Reassure your heart that no matter what may appear to be at the spiritual level, all is well. Outworn energy is being processed and broken apart from the ashes of the inner fire. You emerge anew. Let what needs to happen, happen. Interesting. Energies are beginning to move in new ways. The oracle indicates there is something within you that has been dormant perhaps for a long time, even lifetimes, now reawakening. The message could relate to an aspect of your being, even past life talent, that could be further developed in this lifetime. It could be a soul project coming back to life again, or a reinvigorated sense of purpose following an unexpected inspiration. Moving forward in ascension to a new level of experience are being predicted. The time comes naturally when the newly forged self is strong enough, sufficiently spiritually integrated, and ready to be seen, heard, and received. We are ready to come out of the spiritual closet. We have no interest in trying to mold ourselves to fit the demands of others. We are divinely self-generated from within. There is no benefit or effectiveness in trying to rush the process. It takes time and effort to distill our nature with sufficient resilience, so we're not shaken in the face of conflict by attempted sabotage or the fearful projections of others. Only then can our presence bring clarity and grace. Such spiritual infusion, integration, and reformation takes as long as it takes. It is not a small accomplishment. We must be generous with our process, providing patience and trust. The oracle brings confirmation that you are working deeply, and much can come of this. Your labors are not in vain. So this is kind of like all those farmers that have to do all those tilling and all the things we don't see that goes into reaping a harvest, reaping a reward. So very interesting reading, actually. I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. Again, Magician at the crowning top of your reading. Good time to manifest at this time. Maybe we'll get your actions, actually. Let's get your action steps for our Taurus. What is the advice actions for Taurus people in placements? What are their actions that can benefit them on their divine life path? So focus on your stability. Continue to release or process any kind of pain that you're going through. There could be something about like anxieties, overthinking. Tell us more for their actions advice. Making decisions. Or deciding something interesting. You could be pulling away from certain people, coming into your power. Certain collaborations, certain people. There could have been a third-party situation. There's some kind of boundaries or defensive attitude now here. Let's get you one of these fun cards. Taurus, energies, messages for Taurus. Yeah, unicorn, interesting. There's something about taking better care of yourself as well. Just like self-care wise. Like feeling good. Taurus, energies, messages, advice for Taurus people and placements. These are kind of stuck together. God, are they ever? It's because I have tea, honey, and then the honey gets on the jar, and the jar gets near the cards, probably. It's like very much a Winnie and Pooh explanation. Anyways, we have embodiment and wildcat here. Let's continue. I want to see if that really was meant to come out. Anything else for Taurus? Kind of hurt. Fertilizing. So maybe there is something painful. Could be letting go of shedding. Let's get you a wisdom of the oracle. Taurus's advice. Taurus messages. Clean it up. Clean it up. Focus on your own vibes. Peace. Breathe. Deep knowing. Change in the wind. Milk and honey on the bottom of the deck, though. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Have you become so attached to something you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it's time to prune away all those who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you, so make some room. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. The sun is coming out as we're finishing your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link. I'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.